Move over, brushed nickel and silver. Copper is the reigning king of metal again. And joining us now is the other half of the Makery KC, Ashley Scherer. And Ashley, earlier in the show, we showed people some really nice ideas of how to design things using copper. You're going to show us how to make that candlestick holder.
Yep. Luckily, there's no welding or anything that's involved in this, but you'll just pick up a 3 1/4 inch pipe from Home Depot or your hardware store.
You might have one of those in the basement.
Right. Steal from your plumbing, it might be a little dangerous.
Plumbing pipes.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yep. And you can clean off all the writing and everything that come on them with some ketchup to kind of polish that off.
That's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So you can put ketchup on a copper pipe and that cleans it.
It gets it nice and shiny. It brings the color back into it because wherever you touch it after time, the oil in your hands will kind of start to tarnish it.
Why ketchup?
I think it's the vinegar in it, I want to say, and then the consistency helps it stay where you're working with.
Okay.
So just a little trick. So then you're going to get a copper pipe cutter, and these come in the different sizes to match the size pipe that you're using.
But you have to have a specific copper cutter?
Right. Okay. Yep. And you can get these at the hardware store too. They'll be very kind to help show you all the stuff that you need. And you just kind of keep rotating it, and it cuts it through the circumference, so you're not crimping the pipe itself. And you just kind of twist and twist and twist, and eventually that will just pop off of there.
Okay.
So then you're going to need 3 copper tees and 4 elbows and 1 cap for the configuration that we're making here. You're free to kind of shape this and do this however you like. For the pipes, I cut 4 8-inch pipes and 5 4-inch pipes. Okay. Just so that we could make this little candelabra.
How did you think to do this? You just were sitting and you're like, pipes are cool. I'm going to make a candlestick holder in this.
We've worked a lot with copper. We've built a ladder with it, picture frames with it, and then we were kind of seeing the candles stuck in just the little caps. That we had seen people do, and we're like, how neat to make it a full.
Yeah, to make it like this. So then what do? We just start joining them?
So yeah, then you're just going to take the pipes and slip them into the little elbows there. And this is where you can really just kind of have some fun.
Decide if you want it to go.
And build it however you like. This will fit right into that guy.
And did you measure out how tall or how high, or are you just doing it willy-nilly? Like?
You know, we just kind of let it organically take place. When we wanted more height, we would just add an elbow and stick more onto there.
Okay.
So then this guy will fit into there.
And what I'm
you see how
noticing
simple
is
it slips together?
The edges are not jagged of the copper. So is that, I mean, obviously that's probably why that works, because it doesn't make a jagged edge.
Exactly. Yep. And it doesn't, you know, if you were to take a saw or something, it could pinch the tube.
Right.
So the fact that that cuts that.
Okay, so then it's just a matter of, you could have your kids help you put this together.
Right. I mean, look how simple. You're almost finished with it.
And how much did the pipe and the joints and the elbows cost
I want to say an 8-foot pipe is probably about $10 or $11.
Okay, seriously?
Yeah.
Because take a look at this. So this is the finished project. You would go to a store and they would probably ding you 150 bucks for this at some fancy pants store. Whereas you can go to Home Depot or whatever and get your own and just join it together.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so this is the cap you put on when you're done? Or what do we do with this one?
This is the cap. It's already on there for you.
We do it for
this is the one I just kind of grabbed you to show the candle.
Okay.
And then you would just take one of these guys.
Just yank it out of there. So basically, though, you do have to kind of fit them in, but big deal. So you buy some white candles, and you just kind of twirl them and shove them into the
so then you'll just try to get it as, close to that size as you can, but then you'll just kind of,
So you do things like this at the Makery all the time?
We do.
Tell me about the Makery and where can people find your store?
So we're at the Painted Sofa up on their 3rd floor in the West Bottoms, and our website is where you make reservations for our workshops. So we'll take different projects like this and have everything prepped and ready for you. And we serve wine and homemade treats and just kind of make it a fun experience for a group to get together, step by step, work through the projects together.
So you pay for your tickets or your spot, but the wine and the supplies are included.
Everything's there.
And then you get to take it home and you have this.
Yes.
That would be such a fun thing to do. You can do it with like your mom or your sisters or your family, whatever. That would be great. Ashley Scherer, thank you so much for being here with the Makery KC. And now you know how to make a highfalutin looking candle holder out of copper on a budget. That is really cool. How would you like to get a high paying job in the